Hello everybody and welcome back to Automobilista 2. Now, today, on the day I'm recording this, I was going to do F122 in Monaco for my team the next episode. However, after doing the practice sessions and trying to do qualifying, I was too frustrated with the game to continue. So I decided to do a little test. Wanted to test to see if it was just me being bad at the game, it was the game, the car, whatever it was. So I decided to hop on AMS2, which I've done a video on before, and take one of my favorite cars around, which is the current Formula 1 car. Now, just in the practice laps alone, I do have some very strong idea of what it is about, where the difference lies and stuff like that, but we'll get into that here. We're just going to be doing a short 5-lap race today. We're going to be in the McLaren. Actually, right by Daniel Ricciardo, oddly enough. We're starting P12. All right, so here come the lights. Lights out, and away we go. Great start from us there. Much better start than we had ever gotten in F122. Down to the inside. Whew. Much like most games, the AI pretty slow through the first couple of corners. You really got to let them get through it so they're not so tangled up, it seems. You can adjust the ERS in this game, which I love. Can't do that in F122. Now, much like F122, there seems to... Whoa, Hamilton! As he goes for a spin. There seems to be this issue, much like in F122, where the AI are just fast. Down a straightaway, there's nothing you can seem to do about that. It's like they have just the smallest wing on the car or something. And I'm sure they're working on it. Of course, AMS2, unlike F1, has a lot more cars and a lot of variety, so they've got a lot of things that they have to worry about. But, even if you're looking for... If you can tune the AI more and more with this game, and there's a lot I need to do in terms of tuning. I feel like I could get some great races with this AI. In fact, one of the things I'm really excited about, getting off F1 for a sec, but just with AMS2 in general, is that they are bringing modern Indy cars in soon, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But let's talk about the F1 car. Because F122, I feel like when you're driving the car, and this is what I was experiencing, especially when I was trying Monaco today, the F1 car in F122, it feels like it's fine, and then you overstep the limit without knowing where that limit is. And, I'm sure people can get to the point where they'll understand the car a little bit better, but what I mean is it doesn't feel like there's any feedback until the car is already too far gone. I'm not saying that doesn't happen in real life, obviously. There's moments like that, and then also, in IndyCar, the cars are very hard to catch. But F1, you don't feel... F122, it doesn't feel like you feel those vibrations in the car. It doesn't feel like you feel that wheel spin if you have it. It just automatically happens, and you're kind of shit out of luck. This game, I still make a lot of mistakes. I am not the fastest in the world with this car. But I can feel where it's telling me where I'm making mistakes, where I'm pushing too hard. You get that feedback from a car, which I think, again, shout out to Rizza. We always said with AMS1 that Rizza were the physics kings. And you really get that in AMS2 and with this car. There's still work to be done, sure. Everything's not perfect, but they are working on it. And that's more than I can say for Codemasters. It feels like the cars in Codemasters haven't changed much from car to car. Even though there is different characteristics, it feels like there's just certain things that are baked into the engine that Codemasters EA Sports use. That's just what happens with the game. We have the same, issues and bugs that we've had for years in the game, as well as new ones this year. And to me, it's kind of reached a tipping point. I've noticed over the years, I play F1 less and less with each game. So we head down the inside up here. He has a little bit of contact there. But we're okay. We're past him for now. But again, the AI, for some reason, don't know what it is with this modern F1 car, but the AI are faster in a straight line. But, you know, I've been playing the games less and less as the years have gone by. Even though I still find enjoyment out of them, it's just my enjoyment doesn't last as long, it feels. You know, I just get tired of them sooner or more frustrated like this year. You know, even though that Spanish Grand Prix episode came out just a little bit ago, because there's an example, I felt the car get loose or snap there, but I was able to save it, unlike F1. You know, it's just kind of hard. You're just tired, you know? Let's go around the outside of Pierre Gasly there into turn 1. There we go. I think this is the issue. I think the AI use qualifying ERS. I think Ritza need to be able to disable it during the race. But even then, you can see how much speed they have. It's just crazy. If you look in the rearview mirrors, we're going to get attacked by both of them. Both AlphaTauris heading into the chicane. We're going to outbrake them both, though. But, you know, it's just not fun between the driving of this car and all of the issues the game has this year, and what it seems like what EA decided to put more into, you know, with the collectible stuff, these stupid My Life things, you know, name brand clothes that you see in a menu and that's it. It feels like, even though there were steps forward, it was more of a step back because we're not making improvements. You know, we're adding things that don't matter. So for me, you know, it's not fun anymore playing these F1 games for very long. You know, it seems like after the first couple of races, you know, if you're doing a career or something, after those first couple of races, it just wears off. You can tell it's no longer, you know, that new game shine is gone. You're no longer looking through rose-tinted glasses. I can just get frustrated, and I feel like it's not just a me thing. I feel like that's been an issue with everyone, because even the F1 YouTubers that I've been watching for years now, like Team at Marduk and Alex Gillen, it feels like they have more complaints about this year's game than they have any other game in the past. And as much as I love Codemasters, you know, again, the F1 games, they are not bad by any stretch of the imagination. You want bad play, you know, NASCAR 21 Ignition or something. But it's not making progress, and it just feels stagnant. And I really hate that, and unfortunately I think it's only going to get worse with EA now owning Codemasters. So, you know, even though that's still going to be the F1 experience, you know, I'm not going to be able to do a career mode like my team, you know, in a game like AMS2. For me, if I want my F1 fix, I think I'm going to start coming here, or Assetto Corsa, or something else, you know, even an older F1 game, because they just aren't the same as they used to be. We do come across the line P7, so 12th to 7th on that lap, or during the race, I should say. But, yeah, you know, let me know what your thoughts about the F1 series have been recently. If you have any thoughts, if you've played AMS2, let me know. If you have any tips or tricks for the AI as well, I'd appreciate that. Because again, this is probably the game I'm going to be getting the most into, aside from trying to get back into iRacing a lot. Simply because, you know, we have the IndyCar coming, there's just a lot of content in this game now. And to me, it's just more fun to drive, as we've got a collision up ahead on the cooldown lap. Pierre Gasly going for a spin. But, yeah, if you guys liked this video, if you liked what I was talking about, leave a like, subscribe for more F1 content, maybe on AMS2, maybe on F1 22. You know, I don't know if I'm going to go back. I know I only, you know, even though I've only gone up to Monaco, I'm kind of tired. You know, to me, luckily, I make these videos for fun. I'm not more tied down like someone like Tiamat Marduk, unfortunately. You know, where they kind of are tied to F1 and that's it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's still having fun and, you know, and stuff with the F1 games. It's just, I'm sure they're just as frustrated as everyone else, trust me. Like I said, leave a like on this video, comment anything about this video, like I said, any of the suggestions I have, and I'll see you for more videos in the future. Until then, bye!